of your band?
It had something to do with Lee's pet, Budgie.
Yeah, it died.
Out towards the wing. Oh, what a top mark.
Bang Goes to Budgie was an old ABC TV show, and we needed a name in an hour for a poster, so we went with that.
Carissa, how long have you been singing?
Oh, ever since I can remember, about 3. Well, that's what my mum says. About 3 years old.
Fantastic.
And how old are you now, Chrissa?
12, turning 13.
Only 12.
Carissa, what's your favourite song that you like singing maybe in the shower?
Well, I like all of Britney Spears' stuff.
Really, that's interesting because Lee does too.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Brittany. Yeah.
She's good. She's very good.
Well, I'm just probably my favourite musician, Ricky Martin.
I like him. So what do your teammates think of your music ability?
Yeah, not very flash at all. Just in the showers after the games and training. So, Carissa, have you been in any plays or any musicals at school at all?
Oh, well, yeah, at school I was in Oliver and I was a milkmaid. And I just had a tiny part of singing about a few lines, and it wasn't really that much.
So we're looking for a lead singer actually, so this is what the whole day was about, to get you along, and we're actually signing you up now.
Really?
So if you do any good out in your singing career, we're going to make money out of you.
Okay.
We get half.
Is that all right? At least half. You going to say yes?
I'll think about it.
All right. Hey, well done. Very good. Very good work.
After the break, we'll find out the overall winner of our Coca-Cola Making Tracks competition. But first, let's have a look at some of the great tracks we've had this year.
Black and yellow will never be beat. Keep you pumped to the edge of your seat. Wrestling is the team to beat.
I'm an Aussie roots fan through and through. A one-eyed footy fan, how about you?
Oh, football, playing for the final day. All is one, and all for one with the Bulldogs.
Your team will win or maybe lose. Will it be the price doctors of the roost? Who will win the Holy Grail? Who will succeed and who will fail?
Football Australian style. Football Australian style.
G'day, Aussie here. If footy had a national anthem, it would have to be Up There Kazali. And today, Just Footy is privileged to have Mike Brady and co-singer Hayley White to choose the winner of our Coca-Cola Making Tracks competition. G'day Mike, Hayley, how you going?
Aussie?
Mike, Up There Kazali, every footy fan knows it. Why the idea to release the song?
Well, it's been a long time since I did it. Hayley knows more of the facts on this than I do. But it's been 20 years now, and look, I saw Hayley singing as a solo. When was it, Hayley?
The Variety Club Ball, last Khabib, I think it was.
Last November, it would have been early November, yeah. And I thought, well, if I'm ever going to do a new version of it, I'd like to do it with a young person. I'd like to do it with somebody who is attractive and who could sing. And so then I did that version myself.
Must have been nerve-wracking to sing in front of so many people at the footy.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was getting involved in it, so it was very exciting to be there and be singing it and be part of it.
Guess you had the tape, you listened to it a few times. Did it come pretty easy?
Yeah, it did actually, because listening to Mike doing the lower harmony and
inspired me to, okay, I can do this here and I can do that there, and I think the finished product really worked.
Well, Mike, we're here for another reason today. We're going to judge the winner of the Coca-Cola Making Tracks competition. You've been looking through the videos with Hayley. Any stand out?
Look, I thought the standard was all pretty high. A lot of energy, a lot of, passion, a lot of people that obviously believe in what they're writing about. I like the actual drive of this one.
Yep, it's got a good backbone, yep.
We put one early evening into it.
Yes, yes.
Gave up, but then, we came back to it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually. We had a rest, and I think like every song, if you hear it twice, you have a different opinion on every time you hear it, and I think it makes you like the song more each time you listen to it, which is what we tend to do with everything. I was really impressed with this one because two young kids wrote it.
Two brothers,
yeah.
Some of the titles are fantastic. Of course we like footy. I mean, that's another beauty, Of course we like footy. Of course we like footy. I love the title of this one.
I know. Word of it is very good.
So, after all the debating, did we come up with a winner?
We did. And the winner is...
Drum roll.
Anthony Frizzle, and I hope I pronounced that right, Anthony. And it's Aussie Rules.
Yes.
So in the end, after a bit of backwards and forwards, we thought that Anthony's song was it and a bit.
Let's have a look at the clip.
To see a team play for it all. The anticipation of the game about to start makes the crowd roar. Aussie Rules is the game that I love. Aussie Rules is the game with it all. Sometimes you see them soar, sometimes you see them fall. Most times you see them score and hear the roar.
Congratulations, Anthony, and now you know why I didn't enter. Time now for our top 5, and this week we're going to have a look at 5 of the best marks so far this season. Right onto it. Oh! A spectacular leap again by Brett Burton. You love that one, Pete. The half-back. Oh! Malloy to fly, goes early, gets a great mark, Malloy. Oh, shooter, what a mark! Oh, he went up, he was totally out in the air. Not going to be a goal. Big. What a spigot! Oh, go beat that for the rest of the year.
One day in September, we want to remember. There isn't any doubting, we'll be in there shouting. Remember a man who wins. He'll never ever give in.
Football is a funny old game. Hardy, 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 hardy. Football's a barrel of laughs, I know. Hooty, heedy, hardy, hardy, hooty, hardy, ha. Football just cracks me up. Hammers in the air, whoa, hammers in the air,
That's the thing about
There's a collection of some of the very good and very bad football songs over the past 25 years. Now let's kick back with a guy who has written more footy songs than just about anyone.
I'm Leonard Saragosa, and today I'm going to kick back with a guy who's left his mark on all footy fans, Greg Champion.
Make some noise, support the boys, and that's what football means to me. That's how I like my footy to be, yeah. Hey, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Hello.
G'day,
You'll be
Greg.
Leonard.
How you going?
Hello, mate. Good. Football's a barrel of laughs, I know.
Have you always had a strong interest in footy?
Well, I played as a kid, like you probably do, and I played at school and then in the amateur league, and yeah, I was obsessed with it. And I had to stop playing footy because we had a band going on Saturday night, and something had to go. One thing had to give. It was a choice between footy and the band. Well, the band won. Football, it just cracks me up.
So what style do you say your music is?
Messy style. Gee, I try and cover a lot of bases because I don't really know what I'm doing. Some of it's country, some of it's folk, some of it's just plain footy songs. Yes, but Dermot Brereton is a hood. Dermot Brereton is a hood. Dermot Brereton is a hood. A bloke that comes from Frankston could never be any good.
Have you had any bad reactions about some of the players?
No, almost universally they've been approving. Dermot Brereton was always very good about his song. And Rhys Jones, he had a right to be really offended, but he never got offended with all the rude songs we did about him.
So what was it like playing before 90,000 spectators at the MCG before a grand final?
Well, it's scary and it makes you go numb. And people are so far away you can't really feel them, so it's a bit like a vacuum.
So what's the secret of creating a good footy song?
Oh, there's two kinds, I suppose. One's a parody where you take an existing tune and then change the words around. For example, the old song Eve of Destruction fitted nicely for knee reconstruction. So that's one way of doing it. And another way is just to write the whole song from scratch, like that's the thing about with a tune as well. Like that's the thing about football, where you got to think up the melody too.
So thanks, Greg, for kicking back with me today here at the G. Do you want to play one of your favourite tunes?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Good luck with your footy career. Leaves are blowing off the trees and cross the avenue. The turning of the seasons in the air. Something's gonna happen and I know I have to go. And when the whistle blows, I'll be there.
Well, I definitely can't play one of these, but let's catch up with Tiger Brendan Gale as he shows us his musical talent in just a minute.
How you going? I'm Brendan Gale from Richmond Football Club. I've got 60 seconds to show you a few of my favourite things and maybe even blow some dust off my guitar. All right, guys. First thing I've got here is an Indonesian tapestry of a god over there, given to me by about 40 students I took to football a few years ago, and they loved the MCG. It was 85,000, a huge spectacle, so they gave it to me in appreciation of that. And this little fella here is Jack. Never leaves my side. He's the best tagger in the business and goes everywhere I go. In fact, even share a bedroom together. Got the old guitar here. Blow a bit of dust off it. I haven't played for a few years, but like to play a bit of blues. Just by myself to relax. And another favourite thing up here is a painting of a photo that was in the Sun a few years ago of my brother and myself. Down here we've got the highly valued music collection, starting with the LPs. Kids, that's what music used to look like. Perhaps another favourite thing is the life membership certificate from Richmond Football Club I received recently, and it's certainly a great honour. Now, I've got a few favourite things, but I've got just as many least favourite things. None the least, my books over here for university. I have to read those for study, and I don't like them one bit. Same with this thing here. So I was very appreciative at the time, but in autograph football with some friends at work. I don't really need that. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for spending just a minute with me. I'll see you after.
That's just about it for another show. If you want to be involved in any of the segments on Just Footy, grab a copy of TV Week where you'll find all the entry details. Make sure you include a photo. This week's winner of the AFL store gift voucher to the value of $250 is Courtney Hicks of North Haven in South Australia. Now let's close the show with Anthony Frizzle's It's Aussie Rules. And I'll see you again next week on Just Footy.
Makes the crowd roar. Aussie Rules is the game that I love. Aussie Rules is the game with it all. Sometimes you see them soar, sometimes you see them fall. Most times you see them score, and hear the
Hi, Aussie here. Over 70 players have made their AFL debut this season, and playing that first game is an experience you never forget. Today, I'm going to talk to a couple of rookies who've had a big impact in season 99.
It's been kicked, Griffin, but Beres has slotted it through. Spearing in towards Thompson, and that's a good mark.
It was a bit of a dream, I suppose you could say, to play AFL football. It's probably every kid's dream that grows up with footy.
He just looks like a potential superstar of the future, Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, it's been pleasing to play some senior games.
Beres, who reads the play well, kicks a goal. Oh, don't tell me he's kicked it. He has.
My form's been reasonable, a bit up and down, but you sort of expect that. But I'm just trying to get a consistent level.
He can just play the game. He's got great skill and awareness and vision, but he just knows where the ball's going before anyone else.
I actually found out that I was drafted. I was at a friend's place, and I just decided to take it easy and not make a big fuss out of it, and sit down at his house and just watch the draft. And I came out third last, I think, so it was a long wait, but it was worth it.
Enjoyed a bit more. Oh, look, this year he's certainly been a surprise packet. We probably felt that we'd get 8 to 10 games out of him, but just so far with his forward play and his ruck work, he's really come on and really surprised everyone.
I was actually on my way back from a holiday up in Darwin. I found out when I was at Sydney Airport on the way back, so I just rang a mate and said g'day, and I knew the draft had been on, and they congratulated me before I asked, and I was very happy. It's really good just to get away from Melbourne, come down to the coastline, and gives you a different picture of what's going on in Melbourne sometimes, and just relaxes you.
My speed, my strength, so marking duels and so forth, and I think just the experience of playing senior footy, it just makes it that easy to improve.
He's got a passion for the game, and that comes out in his training, and so far, his football is probably due to the fact that he is a hard trainer.
Biggest difference between playing reserves last year and seniors this year is probably sort of the pressure to perform.
My ambition in football, I'd have to say, is just to keep improving and become a regular spot in the senior team. And I'd have to say, to play finals and to win a grand final one day.
I thought I was playing some pretty good footy with East Perth, but the day they said they weren't going to promote me onto their senior list, I said, I walked into the office and said, he regretted to the football manager there, and walked out, and then drove back to Melbourne. I wouldn't have changed anything. I'm happy the way it's gone.
A great example of a couple of rookies who have been rewarded for their hard work. Now we're going to have a look at 5 of the most memorable moments this season.
Not much left, 7 seconds. Vardy doesn't know it.
They need a mark.
They want a mark from this kick.
No good.
Oh, who was there? Birdman. Siren! And the Dogs have won by 2 points.
Fletcher, the centering kick. The mark has been taken by umpire Carey.
That is I've never seen that.
I have never ever seen that.
I have never ever seen that. Walsh away, and Melbourne has won it. The Demons by a point. way to make a living, Neil. What an extraordinary match. Will he write his name in the record book forever? Come on. With this kick, it's going to go. Got it! And aren't we privileged to be a little part of it?
But how they've come back, they've worked and worked and worked. There's the siren. And that does cap one of the most remarkable Hawthorn victories I have seen. That is a remarkable victory. Just the exuberation on every player's face. And that's what you play footy for.
Welcome back. Joining me now is Collingwood skipper Nathan Buckley. Well, Bucks, it hasn't been a great year on the field, but there's been a lot of positive signs.
Yeah, we've got a lot of young fellas coming through, and although we hadn't had a lot of wins, we're improving as the season progresses, and we're looking towards season 2000. So the young fellas coming through are playing better football, and that's encouraging.
It bounces about 25 metres out. Oh, well done, Rocket and Buckley. Buckley snaps. What a wonderful goal in the wet.
How have you seen your own form? You had a broken cheekbone. You've missed a fair bit of footy. How have you seen this year?
We broke my jaw early in the season, and that was missed 6 weeks, and not real easy sitting out, as you know, mate. But managed to get back into it. Been all right personal form, but it really revolves. Once you've got a leadership position, it revolves around how the team's going, and it hasn't been the best year around the place, but looking forward to better things, we hope.
Talking about leadership, your first year as captain, how have you found that, the extra responsibility?
Yeah, I've loved it. I suppose you look at the Rowdies and the Shoreys and the way they went about it, and you try and learn a bit off them, and it's been great that they're still at the club. And it's good to have the responsibility of having to stand up in a time in the game when the team might need something.
Buckley, long and hard, magnificent kick, what a goal!
Try and encourage the young fellas and give pats on the back when it's required, and I suppose the odd razz when it's needed. I'm adjusting to that, and it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully a lot more success follows with it.
Well, Bucks, you're known as one of the best kicks. Just for the kids, how do you go about kicking, and a few key points, and who taught you how to kick?
I've basically practiced a lot when I was a kid. My dad used to take me out the park and practice right and left foot, which I think is very important to practice your opposite side. But I think basically the secret is to have a fairly compact style.
Buckley got his foot to the ball and scored a goal!
Tony Shaw, he's been at the club for so long and a champion of the club. He'll be sorely missed.
Yeah, it's a shame that Shaw's decided to move on at the end of the year. It's his 4th year as coach, and no doubt his best year, despite our results.
There's the siren, look at Shawley. He's whacked.
But the things he's putting in place at the moment are going to make the club a better place and a more successful side in the future. And I mean, the way he's going about it is just sensational, and the players really appreciate it.
Well, thanks, Bucks, and good luck next year, mate. Now let's join a guy who began his footy career in his teens and is now a gun for the Bulldogs.
G'day, I'm Brad Johnson from the Western Bulldogs. Well, I was born and bred in Melbourne's western suburbs, and today I've come back to where it all began, here at Hoppers Crossing. Now I'd like you to meet an old coach of mine, under-15s coach, Ray Kavanagh. How you going, Ray?
G'day, Brad. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
This place brings back a lot of memories for us.
Yeah, it certainly does. Hasn't changed much, though.
Johnson, run in and get a goal!
Now, you didn't start playing until late in life as a junior footballer. Was there any specific reason for that?
Oh, not really. I think Dad just held me back a bit so I didn't get burnt out, and so I could enjoy my junior days here.
Brad was like as a player as one of those dream young guys to coach where he would get out and do the work, whereas others you'd need to be pushing a fair bit.
What a goal by Brad Johnson!
If every junior player come along with the attitude that Brad took towards his football, a lot of junior coaches would have a lot of less grey hairs.
Johnson, he's kicked a goal! Wonderful!
You seem to have a lot of natural running power, Brad. Was that an inherited thing or something you developed yourself?
Probably a bit of both. Mum was heavily into sprinting when she was a bit younger, so she was pretty quick, I suppose, over a short distance, and just something I've developed over the time through all the hard work we do during pre-seasons.
Brad tended to be a little bit more serious when he was a younger guy, whether that was part of maturity, but as he's got older, I mean, the smile's just got wider.
He's kicked it, Johnson.
Got all the flags and that the club's won over time, so it brings back a lot of memories, this little room here.
It has been a very, very successful club, the Hoppers Crossing Football Club, with all those junior footballers and a few senior pennants picked up in the last decade or so. It was a fantastic thrill for me as a person and my wife and our family. We've always been avid Western Bulldog supporters, and it was a terrific thrill for us to see Brad get himself a berth on a senior list at the Western Bulldogs. So, Brad, the sign over the back, was that put up specifically for your use?
He's a top player, this kid.
It's great to come back. I'm the number one ticket holder at the moment and have been for the last couple of years, so it's still good to be involved with the club, come down and see the juniors train and help out every so often there, and then go all the senior functions and try to get to a few senior games as well throughout the year. So I'm still involved in it, and it's still great to be involved at a club where I started playing my junior football.
Forward pocket, Peter Bell. He hooks towards goal and has kicked a miracle.
It's a miracle. In the walk, Jarman again, got the one hand to it. This time it wasn't enough. Normally it would have been, but it's a slippery ball. Jarman still going, trying to suck it down. He's still going, Jarman. Now he's at the bottom.
Round the corner he goes. It bounces in the vicinity of Carey. Magnificent!
What a goal!
Burns and Pickett. Burns comes kicked by Arnott from Brett Gilsey.
And tell me you're not excited now. Dear me. And have a look at Arnott coming in like Diego Maradona. Just side-footed it in beautifully.
Lucas trying to find a way. Mercury also clever. Gets around. Bounce. Kick a goal here. 45 out. Magnificent.
Andrew Leoncelli has been rock solid for the D's this season. Let's find out what he has amongst his favourite possessions in just a minute.
Thanks, Wayne. As the season's nearly over, it's time to spring clean my apartment. So come on inside and we'll have a look at a few of my favourite things. Here we are at the main source of my needs the most spring cleaning, my desk. These are my State of Origin jumpers, the one that I got signed and one that I actually wore.
Here's Leoncelli. Oh, he's put it beyond doubt, Johnny.
This is my favourite photo of the time. It's a photo of my big sister Penny getting married, coming over to my stereo, which is a 25 stacker CD player, a Moroccan chess piece, which one of my best friends who's been living in Morocco for a little while sent across. Probably my favourite photo is one that sits on my wall. It was taken by my sister and it's of me bungee jumping, and it's a great photo because she's caught the sun and right at the perfect moment. I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I doing? A couple of photos from State of Origin earlier this year. One with Todd Viney, my captain, which is a great shot. Some of my favourite photos and some of my trophies. I hope you've enjoyed spending just a minute in my apartment. It's time I started that spring cleaning.
That's about it for another show. If you want to be involved in any of the segments on Just Footy, grab a copy of TV Week where you'll find all the entry details. Make sure you include a photo. This week's winner of the AFL Store gift voucher to the value of $250 is Luke Colgan of Craigieburn in Victoria. I hope you enjoyed the show on this year's form players. No doubt we'll see some of them in the Coca-Cola International Series in October. I'll see you again next week on Just Footy.